a Whispered Dark Diaries Christmas special. Christmas is supposed to be warm, familiar, safe, but some nights don't belong to celebration. They belong to old rules. Rules whispered instead of written, rules kept not out of fear, but because someone once learned. What happens when they're broken? Tonight's story isn't about monsters or screams in the dark. It's about a Christmas Eve when silence mattered more than faith and answering the door cost more than anyone expected. Listen carefully. Every family on our street knew the Christmas rule. It wasn't written down. It wasn't explained. It wasn't debated. It was followed. You finish dinner before midnight. You blow out the candles. You lock the door. And when the bells ring, you stay inside. Grandma never called it superstition. She called it timing. She said Christmas Eve was thin, like ice before it cracks. And not everything that crosses over remembers how to go back. I hadn't lived in that house for years, but the rule came back the moment I stepped inside. The smell of pine, the radio humming low in the corner, the way the walls seemed to lean inward after sunset. Some houses feel warm at Christmas. Ours felt attentive. Grandma watched the clock all evening. At exactly 11:42, she stood. "That's enough," she said. No one argued. Candles were blown out one by one. At 11:59, Grandma locked the door. At midnight, the bells rang. Not church bells, closer, smaller, handbells, as if someone were standing just beyond the snow, shaking them gently, counting. The knock came softly. 3 taps, then a voice. "Please, it's cold." My uncle's voice. He'd died 3 years earlier, Christmas morning, his gifts still in the back seat of the car. My mother gasped. Grandma didn't move. "Don't," she whispered. The voice laughed softly. "I missed dinner," it said. "You always saved me pie." That was when I broke the rule. "Uncle," I called. The bells stopped. The house went still. And somewhere outside, something seemed satisfied. Nothing happened that night. No door opened. No footsteps approached. That's what fooled us. Grandma sat by the door until morning, whispering prayers under her breath. At dawn, she opened it. Footprints in the snow, bare feet, leading away, none leading toward the house. "It didn't come in," she said. "What did we do then?" my mother asked. Grandma looked at me. "You acknowledged it," she said, "and Christmas is about acknowledgment." The house changed after that, not suddenly, gradually. My uncle's chair creaked at night. His favorite song played on radios we hadn't turned on. His name appeared in places it shouldn't, and every Christmas Eve the bells came earlier. 11:55, 11:47, 11:33. Grandma grew quieter. "Something stayed," she finally admitted. "Not him, just the memory of him. The winter Grandma died, the bells rang before dinner was finished." She took my hand. "There's a rule they don't tell children," she said. "If you answer on Christmas Eve, something you love stays behind to keep the balance." That was the year. My mother stopped smiling. Years later, I came back alone. Dinner ended early. Candles stayed unlit. At 11:41, the bells rang. Inside the house, from the hallway. Then the voice spoke, not my uncle's, mine. "Please," it said, "I don't want to be left out again." That's when I understood. It wasn't trying to come inside, it was trying to be remembered. In the attic, I found old photographs, faces I didn't recognize, people standing in the doorway, barefoot, smiling too carefully. Every generation had paid something. Someone always stayed. The bells rang again, closer. My hand rested on the door. Christmas isn't when the dead return. It's when the living decide what they're willing to leave behind so the world can move forward. The snow outside is untouched. The bells are quiet now. The house feels lighter. On the table is a photograph I don't remember taking. It shows the house at night. The door open, someone standing just outside, barefoot, facing away. Some stories end when the night is over. Others stay with you. The next time the house gets quiet, the next time you hear a sound you weren't expecting, the next time a rule suddenly makes sense. New entries are added to these diaries. For those who prefer their horror, slow, quiet, and impossible to forget. Until next time, keep the lights low and the rules close. Good night.